Welcome back to the Morning Blend. For so many seniors, staying in their own home is a priority, but as we age, tasks around the house can become much more challenging.
Our next guests offer services to keep people safe and happy at home and not in the hospital. Ruth Busalacchi and Dr. Cynthia Thompson are here with SYNERGY HomeCare. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Nice to see you both.
Yeah, good to see you guys. Let's talk a little bit about what it means to be a home care service facility, what exactly you do and what makes you unique.
Sure. So we know that most people want to stay home as long as possible, wherever home may be, whether it's a single family home or a senior apartment. And sometimes you need help with doctor appointments, errands, transportation. Sometimes you need help with mobility or making a healthy meal or doing those exercises that maybe you're supposed to do but don't really want to have the motivation to do. And so we can do that for someone for a couple hours a week to 24 hours a day. And it has proven to keep people in charge of their own circumstances and staying in their own homes as long as possible.
It's wonderful.
Yes.
Doctor, I want to bring you into the conversation. You were hired to provide support and advocacy, which SYNERGY does so much of, and education too, to the clients that they serve, as well as their caregivers. What is your role?
Well, my role is primarily supportive with SYNERGY. The clients that we see, you know, we provide non-skilled services, but it's just inherent that they have generally medical issues, if not many medical issues. And so in order to manage them better, it helps to have somebody as part of the team that can lend advice and can
I just moved her microphone. Sorry about that. We were having a technical issue with it. Go on. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No problem at all. So I still function within the guidelines of what SYNERGY HomeCare does. I do not replace the client's physicians. They continue to see them. But what I do is I help them to bring home what the physicians recommend and put them in place in their home. Some of our clients, and I don't see all of our clients. Ruth handpicks who could benefit most from my skills, and it's generally the ones that are more complicated. Can I give you an example?
Yeah, that'd be great.
We have a gentleman that we've been providing home care service for now for 3 years, and about a year ago Ruth asked me to go visit him because he's a medically complex individual. He has many diagnoses. Several of them are chronic and degenerative. So that's he sees 5 physicians, or he should see 5 physicians. Unfortunately, he was missing many of his appointments. So it's natural to expect that he is going to have some decline in his condition, but he was declining more rapidly than we thought was to be expected. He also doesn't have any family that can care for him, so we are providing care 24/7. So there's really nobody to manage what's going on with this gentleman, and so it was my privilege to be able to come in and meet with him. And his situation was definitely in dire need of someone to step up. He was in soiled clothing and didn't want to get changed for the day, didn't want to go outside, and trust me, our caregivers were trying their hardest to get cooperation, but you can only go so far. Yeah. And he is having chronic pain. He, yes, and his mood was really depressed. So I was able to, it took some time. He'd also been in the hospital several times, but over the course of several appointments and being with him now for, like in the first 6 months, he is actively seeing all of his physicians. I attend most of his appointments with him so I can advocate for him. His medications are being supplied in blister packs now, so he doesn't miss any of his prescriptions. He is actually finally pain-free. We got a hold of his bowel routine, which was really behind all of his problems. And he is now seeing all of his physicians, as well as going to the dentist, getting regular podiatry care for his toenails, getting haircuts, and he's going out on outings, and he also gets on his stationary bike. And he doesn't pedal like you and I would, but he does get his heart rate up, which is really helpful with his dementia.
That is wonderful.
I'm really thrilled to be part of that, and it's a team effort. And there's things that I recommend, but back at the home office, the communication, that's up to them to get that through, and so it's been a real joy for me.
Well, and to have an MD like you to go with him to some of his appointments.
Such a huge success story. Just some simple tips that you can give to seniors who are watching that may help them stay in their home.
Sure. We say the big 3: hydrate, fiber, and stay active.
There you go.
So it's recommended that you drink 6 to 8 glasses of fluids a day. And the reason why that's such an important thing as you age is because what people don't understand is your bodily functions change. Your kidneys don't concentrate like they used to. So in order to stay the way you've been all your life, you need to drink more. And also your thirst drive. I don't know if you're aware of it, but you lose your thirst drive as you age. This came to me as quite a surprise. I mean, you depend on your body to tell you what you need, and the fact that it doesn't do that is, so those things require that you really watch what you drink each day. The second thing is fiber. Fiber, fiber, fiber. And it's best to get it from natural sources. Vegetables, primarily vegetables, some fruits, not a lot of fruits because that's got a lot of sugar.
Can you give us an amount? We're out of time, so I just want to make sure you give the exact.
25 to 30 grams.
25 to 30 grams, and the last
fiber.
one, stay active for how many minutes a day?
Well, just to stay active. If you don't use it, you're going to lose it. And mobility is a big issue with our clients.
You guys do a free assessment, so if you'd like to have a Synergy Home Care come out to you, here's how you can do that. You can call at 414-763-8368, synergyhomecare.com to learn more about that free assessment as well. Thanks so much for being here.
Thanks to you both. That was great.